What's up guys, hello and welcome or welcome back to the vlog. This is the Rustic Wanderer exploring Indiana. So as you saw in the previous vlogs, I ended up in Indiana as a first time in the USA. And today is a nice weather, so I decided to venture out, enjoy a little bit of sunshine and explore some of the greenery and the parks around. And I stumbled upon something very interesting, so thought this would be a cool place to start off the vlog. So let's get started. So this statue behind me belongs to the man, is dedicated to the man who once said, "One small step for a man, one giant leap for the mankind." So if you still haven't recognized, this is Neil Armstrong. In 1864, I think he enrolled, or was it 1900s, early 1900s, he enrolled in the Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Engineering at Purdue University, and that's the building dedicated to him behind me. And that's his statue. So I was like, yeah, it was a very cool moment. So let's take some shots here and then we continue onwards with exploring some areas of the neighborhood. So this building is the Neil Armstrong's Hall of Engineering and it is currently closed. So maybe I'll come back some other day when it's open, because I see a US Air Force Boeing jet kind of dummy hanging up there. So maybe there are some cool things to check out on the inside. Or is it open? Let's see. No, it is closed, but yeah, maybe one day, some other day, I'll come in to check out on the inside. But that's a cool site. I mean, sounds like a good place to start off the vlog. I had no idea about these things. I was just like randomly walking around. As you see, it's like nice and sunny. For the past couple of days, it was like rainy and cold, so I was just staying in the room. But today, oh, these are his footsteps on the moon. And this is also cool. So this kind of entrance seems to be the main entrance. I've seen this in a lot of photos and videos of Purdue University, and it's nice. Now is like the holiday season, so all the students have gone home, so I got a really nice photo with it, with no like clutter or crowds or anything like that. So just gonna walk around a little bit to get a hang of the campus, see what else is around while there is no crowd to photo bomb and vlog bomb. So this is like a cool, nice, easy walk, and it's a nice and sunny weather finally, so the colors and everything are going to be really cool as well. The fluffy squirrels that were there in Finland are also here. I don't know if they're friendly. She wants to run away, but yeah, would be really cool to spend some time with the squirrels again, see how the American squirrels are. But oh, this looks like the fountain. I think is the engineering fountain, if I'm not wrong. This is also another iconic structure of the Purdue University. This building is the administrative hall, and just like the city halls in Europe, these buildings are like so majestic. And then the engineering fountain is right in front of this admin hall. So kind of like giving me a bit of deja vu like feels from European days. But yeah, this is US after all, and everything is like really quiet at the moment. Everybody's enjoying the holidays. But that also is a nice chance to walk around and enjoy the peace and quiet. campus seems rather big and quite spacious and well maintained. And the buildings don't give out like a very rustic kind of vibes, even though they are built like that, but it feels like they're like quite modern and well maintained, which is really nice. Let's see when the things open up and there's more footfall here, how the vibes turn for this place. For the moment I was just checking the maps, like this is a big campus, so just trying to understand and orient myself. And I found out there is also a mall, actually a couple of them on campus. I'm just curious what kind of malls they have here. We're just gonna walk around and see what all facilities other than the academic facilities are available here. It's a really huge park, and I think that's one of the malls, Purdue Memorial Mall, I think. I'm trying to get a bit closer, but while walking through this, it reminds me of the meadows back in Edinburgh. Somehow this place, like buildings around this park are giving me a lot of Scottish vibes. I don't know, it just feels that way. They used to have a lot of these kind of meadow walks around the university, so when I was there I used to walk around, take a break, relax the legs and stretch the legs. It's very relaxing to be out in the park so close by, even if you're still on campus, so you could take a break and go back to work. So that would be a nice place to hang out for a coffee break at some point. It appears that this seems to be, at least somewhere in this building, was the mall that I was looking for, but it's closed. So I took a couple of shots with the symbol of Purdue, the iconic P. So it's like, yeah, Google is kind of misleading in this area. So as I showed you in the previous log, it tells me to cross like a main highway without a pedestrian crossing, and it showed that this mall is apparently open, which it isn't. So I doubt the other one might be open today either, but it's nice to take a walk. It's my first time on this campus, so exploring is kind of fun, especially that now the weather is cool and it's nice and warm, something that I was really missing around this time back in Finland. So at least this is good. I can regain my lost quota of vitamin D and put in some footsteps as well, because in Finland at this point would be around minus 30ish or so where I was. So it was like I minimized the amount of time I spent outdoors, and I was mostly cramped up inside the house, which wasn't fun. Now I can be out and about, walk and enjoy life again. So that's really cool. Found a sundial here. It's been a while since I saw one of these, especially on one of these exploration trips, but it's cool to see one in the middle of a university. Well, I guess it makes sense I haven't found one in Finland, because with the polar nights you don't have the sun, so sundial is kind of as pointless as a solar panel, I suppose, in a place like that. But yeah, I mean, it's just good to have the nice warm sunshine in the face again this time of the year. By the way, if you guys are watching this vlog, Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Starting off a new chapter in my life in 2023 with some good vibes and nice warm sunshine. Hope you're staying safe and enjoying it as well. So forgot to say that in the beginning, but yeah, just realized. So he is John Purdue, the one who founded this university, hence the university is in his name, so it only makes sense to have him in the vlog as well, give him due credit. So made it to the Purdue West shopping plaza. There doesn't seem to be much to shop at this point. Everything seems pretty abandoned because of the holidays. But I do see there is this Mediterranean grill, chicken and rice and stuff. So maybe I'll just grab some takeaway from here, rest up a little bit, or Just chill in the park a little bit today. But at least I'm trying to orient myself and get a sense of this place. So in a couple of days, maybe I'll come back when things open up again. And there's this like little bit of outdoor sitting dining area in the same kind of shopping complex, Purdue West. And then this reminds me of the mishap I had when I was visiting IIT Chennai in India. Monkey snatched away the buttermilk from my hand. I don't suppose there are monkeys here. I only see squirrels and birds so far. Doesn't seem super dangerous, but still. That memory is imprinted in my head forever, and outdoor dining would never be the same, I suppose. But yeah, there is a lot of different eateries here. Papa John's, Subway, sushi, that Mediterranean grill, a couple of other shops. So I guess this is like more like a shopping for food kind of shopping plaza rather than the actual shopping kind of shopping plaza. But good to know. It's a new discovery. So I guess we'll take a short break here, grab something to eat perhaps, and then in a bit we'll continue the vlog again when things open up so that we're able to go inside and explore everything from within. So we'll keep the vlog going. So see you after a short commercial. Well, it's not a commercial, but a short break. All right, good morning guys. It's been a couple of days. I've been doing some errands, figuring some things out in the neighborhood. But anyways, finally it's a nice and sunny day. It's gonna get cloudy later in the day, but that's why I thought maybe now is a good time. So I'm back at the Neil Armstrong Building again. That's where we saw the footsteps, and today the building seems to be open, so let's go inside and see that Air Force plane that is hung up from the building. And it's getting a bit chilly, even if the sun is a little bit nice and warm at the moment. It's about 5 odd degrees. It's going to go down to 1 degree, and tomorrow is going to be snow showers. So let's see, but let's try and enjoy the weather for the day. Let's go inside and see what the building looks like and the things on display, especially that Air Force plane. That looked pretty cool. Might have been the same shuttle that Neil Armstrong used to get to the moon. There was also the moon pod on the other side of the hall, but there was no way to get closer to that. But I guess the angle was good for just to get an idea of how things worked. Yeah, it was a pretty cool experience. Now I'm thinking of hopping on a bus and just going somewhere. Just try and see where I end up and take it from there. Okay, so while walking around, I came across this overbridge that connects that side of the town with this side of the town. It looks like there's some railway tracks. I guess this is Amtrak. Haven't seen a train yet, but it looks cool. And then there is this river flowing over there. So I'll try and see if there's like a park like this on some side that I could go closer and maybe look at the river. Doesn't look super clean though, but would be nice. I mean, haven't been close to a river and it's starting to get a little bit chilly, so I decided to put on the hoodie as well. Also, one thing interesting that I noticed about the cars here is that they have a license plate on the back side of the car, but nothing on the front. This is quite new from the other places where I've been. There's always a license plate in the back and the front. But I guess this is the American way of doing things. Looks pretty cool. Like from the front is like neat and tidy. There's no distractions, and then on the back you have the license plate. Oh look, this crosses over the river. So this railway tracks are the same tracks that go from there all the way, cross over the river on that side. Pretty cool. I wonder which trains run from here. Haven't seen any trains yet. And this looks like some sort of a walking path to go down to the park and close to the river that I was seeing. So let's check out which river this is and how does the thing feels. It's quite windy and it's getting a bit chilly. Luckily I have my nice and cold jacket on me, so that's really cool for the winter, but otherwise I would be freezing by now. Okay, so let's see what this is. Oh, this is the Wabash River, and this is the Wabash Heritage Trail, West Lafayette segment. Oh, cool. This is nice. Oh, so that might be the Tapa Wingo Park, or at least some part of it. So maybe try to go to that side and try and get a nice view of the river. Maybe if I am able to walk down there, then it all connects together. Let's see where that park is and what the view is like. All these trees are completely dead at the moment because of the winter, but I guess during season it would be a nice area to walk or maybe jog by the river. And the river looks like a bit murky, but I guess in Finland too the lakes used to get a little bit murky when the snow melts, or the river water and stuff was all murky at this time. But not complaining. At least it's something better than, you know, what everyone says, like without a car you can't go anywhere and stuff. Cool. So there is like an underpass. So that's the railway bridge I was seeing, and there's this underpass going that way. So we could kind of keep walking, see what that park looks like. So far it's been a fun day trying to explore. It's getting a little bit cloudy and chilly, but at least it doesn't look like it's gonna rain anytime soon. So just enjoying the woods. I don't see any squirrels here today. Maybe they're feeling cold as well. But yeah, really curious to see what a American park looks like here, and then maybe we'll just finish the vlog in the park. Let's see what the views are like. All these fallen twigs are reminding me of this bushcraft stove that I have for camping in the woods. But I spoke to one of the staff at the restaurants where I was grabbing a takeaway from, and they told me, like, unlike Finland or Nordics and Europe, where it's like all man's land, here there is no all man's land, right? Every piece of land is owned by somebody or the other, maybe farmer, maybe government, or so on. So if you start a fire and, you know, randomly try to go into the woods or something, you might actually be trespassing. So to be very careful and only look for designated sites. And I think here, instead of bushcraft, they call it primitive camping. So if you really want to do it, you have to look for those kind of sites, which I'm guessing are gonna be way out of the city and you need a car or something to get there. So we'll see when we get a chance. That's still on my mind. And all the big national parks and stuff I keep seeing on the TV only, try to witness them in real life. Okay, so I made it to the edge of the park. That's the Wabash River, and on that train tracks I just saw engine, or a pair of engines, just cross, shunting down. Probably they're gonna go to where I was and do some maintenance or something. It does look like it's an active railway track, but I don't see any commuter trains or passenger trains. They are mostly like these maintenance tracks, kind of vehicles and stuff. But anyways, this is the Wabash River for you. Nice and small, kind of, well, I don't know, maybe not so small, but it's a cool environment. So you have like twin towns. So one is on that side, one is on this side, split by the Wabash River. And this is like a nice park. So I guess in the summer times, or when the weather is a bit nicer, it would be even better to come back here. Or maybe in the bit warmer seasons, you could even come here for a nice jog. There's like a proper tracks all around, walking tracks and even biking tracks. So could be a nice place to hang out. So yeah, in this vlog I visited Purdue University, hung out with Neil Armstrong, so to speak, and saw the Aeronautics school where he graduated from, and then walked around a bit of campus to get a sense of what the Purdue University looks like. I think there are a couple of different other campuses as well, Purdue West and some other places, but this was the one where I saw there was this Neil Armstrong School of Engineering, so I was curious and I went there instead in West Lafayette, city of Indiana. But yeah, with this I'll be wrapping up this vlog, and then next time we'll see where we can go from here. I have a couple of options in mind, but haven't really narrowed down on anything. Still trying to get my bearing of the place and try and understand how to go out and about, go visit the other cities and how does it work and so on and so forth. But yeah, it was a fun ride. I'm just gonna walk around this part and maybe find some place to eat, and I'll see you again in the next vlog. This is the Rustic Wanderer signing off. See you next time.